Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. This is my third video in English and my sixth one in general. And for this occasion and for this video I am going to show you a new tarot. This is called the Wizard Tarot, and I really like this tarot because it can give us a real general reading and background about all the energies that you're currently having right now in your life. If there is any kind of message that spirit guides want to tell me, I will let you know, because this is very general and this is very unspecific. But at the same time I would like to address that take some messages that the spirit wants me to tell you. And also I think that one of the messages that I'm going to tell you, I hope one of these will help you to develop some new things in order to start making some changes in your life. So we are going to start, and I am going to do 3 piles, and you have to choose one of them in order to let you know all the different messages that the spirit and universe wants to tell you. Okay, here we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So try to close your eyes, take a deep breath in order to relax your mind, your body, your soul, in order to choose the right pile and give you all the current messages that the universe wants me to tell you throughout this tarot session. So, okay, we're going to start with the first group. Okay. So we're going to start. Okay, pile number 1, what do we have here? So I can see with this tarot reading there are a lot of cards that can indicate to me that you have been through a difficult moment. I don't know why, but it happens with the devil, with the card of the devil. It seems to me that you have been, and especially with a person of the past, with the 6 of Cups, I can see a very friendly person who was your kind of friend, family, or even best friend, or even an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend or something like that. But with these cards, I can see that this person wants to give you like a very bad trait about all the things that you have done with him or with her, and this is very bad because let me tell you, I think that with this Queen of Pentacles, I can tell you that this card invites you to be a very intelligent. With this, also with this Queen of Swords, that you have to be very strong with this person. I know that you want a lot of this person, but let me tell you something. Living in a situation that it doesn't help you in any way, in this relationship, it's kind of toxic relationship. I think that you should stop that, and you should cut the cord that attach you to that person. So in order to get away from this person, I think that it's very important in order you to ask for help, because sometimes we're not able to see like all the general panorama and all the things that are like in the background, and maybe we can see them as a good things, but on the other hand we can see that these things aren't good. So I think that it's very important to you to do this, to trying to do this change. And I think that you have to be prepared for this change, because it will let you to isolate from this world. And also with this card, the Hermit, with this candle and the light and all the books in the background, I can see that you have to do this. You have to be alone for a certain period of time, because I think that you have to start thinking about all the good things and the bad things that have been through your whole life. And I think that it's very important in order to analyze the situation, to see what are the good things that you have been doing, in order to recollect like all the benefits, like all the awards or related things to effort. I think that you have to be very, very, very uh, uh, pay attention to all this kind of signs. And I think that you have to be really aware about this battle that you're going to have with this person, because let me tell you something, it's not going to be very easy for you, even for you, because I think that you are the person like who has like the eyes blinded. I don't know why, but I think that in order to start making all these changes, you have to cut that cord that attaches you to that person. So start doing some changes, start asking for help. And let me tell you something, in a battle there's no winner, there's no enemy. At the end of the day of the battle, it will it's like a bomb. When it explodes for everyone and its surroundings. So let be careful in order to not that when the bomb explodes, not it doesn't have to affect you. So please be careful. And also after you go, you ask for help. For example, with this card, Five of Pentacles, this card can remind you that you have to ask for help because you are not alone, but you are in a very vulnerable situation, that you can do a lot of things during this vulnerable situation. But in this case, when you're vulnerable, you're not able to think very well in order to do the right things. So with this Five of Pentacles, with the Hermit, it gave me the idea that you have to be very patient with yourself, because sometimes we want to do things very fast, and I think that it's not wrong, but sometimes we're not be able to see things at the same way, or at the same at the same way that we usually do when we are like in a state of peaceful mind, or something like that. So you start doing these things, and before everything you have to realize about who is that person who is making me some damage in a very direct way or indirect way. But you have to be very intelligent in order to identify this person. As I told you, I can assure you that this is a woman, and this is a woman from your past. This is a very woman who, I don't know, because these cards can describe you or can describe that person, but I can assure you that this is a woman from your past. As I told you before, this is a friend, this is an ex-girlfriend, this is even an uncle or something like that, even a family or a friend who haven't seen you like for 10 years or something like that. So start identify that person who's trying to make you some damage in a very bad way. Also, with this card, with the devil card, I can see that this person feels, I don't know, like she or he, I think that is she. This person is like a very independent person to you. I don't know why, but you can give to her something that she lacks of. It's something that she needs you in a way or something like that, that she can feel herself more safety or something like that. But you have to identify that cord, that it's you with that person. So you have to start cutting these cords. So you have to be very smart, you have to be very patient with yourself. No worry, there's light at the end of the tunnel. So you have to start making all these changes, because sometimes I have experience with these people. They are called vampires, energy vampires, as I remember, because this kind of people are people who wants like something from the other, like light or something good that they doesn't that they don't have. So these are called like this. Yes, this kind of people, I don't know, they try to find these people who have like a lot of light in their aura, and they try to find a light that they lack of. So be careful with this kind of people. And let me tell you something. This is not like the first or the second person that it's like that. You can find a lot of person like that in different parts of the world, and even people that you don't imagine, they could be this kind of people. So be very careful. And let me tell you another advice. I can assure you that when this person, after all this, when you say goodbye to that person and explain all the different ways why you think this is a toxic relationship and you don't want to continue with this, and let me tell you something, this person is going to get back to you. I don't know why, if in a very happy way or in a very angry way, but this person wants to come back to you. So you have to be prepared with this card. You have to be really aware, because sometimes these people are very I don't know, like they want like all the things happened to him or to her, like in his way or in her way. So be really really careful, because let me tell you something, this is not a very easy step to get rid of this kind of people, or even when these people are very related to us, are very we have very a lot of confidence, they are trustworthy person, as I told you. So be very 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 careful. And I can assure you, let me think if I can give you some signs in order you to check. For example, one of two. The first option is that you have one of these signs, or the person you're dealing with has one of these signs. So I can see Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, also what else? What else? We have. Uh, I don't remember the other ones, but well, that's everything for you. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below if you like the video. Subscribe, please, and thank you so much for watching. See you next video. Okay, pile number 2. These are your cards. So what do we have here? We have ace of we have the emperatrice. So we have the card of the death or transformation. We have this card as well. We have this card. We have the sun. We have the King of Wands. We have the King of Wands as well. We have Seven of Wands. We have Knight of Wands. We have Knight of Cups, and we have Ace of Wands as well, as I told you before. So what do we have here? As I can see, there's a lot of fire energy in this reading, with a lot of wands that we can see here as well with the sun. So I can see a lot of fire energy here. I can expect, or I can assume that one of you who are watching this video has a fire sign in your birth chart, with the maybe sun rising, rising sign. So we can have Leo, we can have Aries, or we can have Sagittarius. So we have 3 different. So as I told you, These can be in your birth chart, such as moon rising, sun rising, or rising sign. So what do we have here? As I can see, there is like kind of project or idea that you want to reach out. And let me tell you something. You have like this spark within you that it tells you and it gives you like the energy in order to start making different things in your life, that gives you like inspiration, that gives you like the spark in order to wake up all the days at a certain hour in order to do the things that you really like and that you really enjoy or you want to achieve. And I really see a very good energy with all these things. I can tell you that this kind of inspiration, you don't let that this inspiration dies, because it gives you like the spark that you need in order to continue with your project, with your idea, with anything that you want to achieve right now. But I can see like in the moment present, as well as in the future, that this is going to be very successful. But as everything, these two cards, the king and the queen, tells you that you have leadership, that you have to concentrate that kind of energy in one point, that you have to start doing things slow. Let me tell you something. Sometimes when we have inspiration, when we have like a lot of ideas in our mind and something like that, we want to try to do all the things at the same time, and we want to try to put effort and all the things that we are trying to do at the same time. But let me tell you something. Multitasking is not a very useful technique in order to achieve all the things that we want. With the with the Knight of Cups, this is a knight that is very slow. And for example, we also have the Knight of Wands, and these two cards are like very contrast cards, because one card tells you go with your inspiration, go with your passion, but the other one also wants to tell you that everything is slow, one step at a time, like baby steps. Don't try to run if you don't even know how to walk, like start trying to things slower, because sometimes when we try to things in a very fast way, they are not like the same when we are trying to do in a very slow way. So try to give yourself this space, this chance, in order to do all the things in a very best way. So these are like different messages that I can see. Also with the sun card that we have here, I can see that at the end of the day your project will be very successful. And let me tell you something. Despite the fact that you're going to have a very happy ending, a very successful project idea, whatever you want, let me tell you something. You are going to have to deal with some issues through this idea, through this career, because we have like the Seven of Wands, and you have to pay attention with the different battles that you want to fight. And let me tell you something. Sometimes these battles, these issues that we sometimes have, they are not like the same, and even sometimes we don't have to put a lot of effort or a lot of energy in these issues, because I don't know, sometimes that it can be really tiny, like a drop of water. It can become such as a huge wave. So we have to start analyzing like all the different things that we want to fight for, and if these things doesn't work really, so what and why are we going to fight for? So that's like the real question. But you have to start making the idea that this is not gonna be a very easy pathway, but I can assure you like 90% approximately that you're going to have a very you're going to be very successful with this idea. And because at the top of the cards we have the Ace of Wands, we have this woman over here, and we have the card of the dead. Sometimes, as I can see, I can assure you that you have like a lot of problems with this enterprise, with this idea, with this project, like time before this reading happens. But with the death card, with the transformation card, I really like this card because this card tells us that even the good things and the bad things have to like, I don't know, like to divide it into different parts in order to see what are like the good ones, what are like the bad ones, what are like the good things that we want to focus or energy. And I can see like a lot of abundance with this new project, with this new idea. Don't let the spark that you have within you die, because this is a very important way you to continue with this project. So these are like the main messages that the spirit wants me to tell you through these cards. So thank you so much for watching. See you next video. If you like it, comment down below what was your lecture. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. See you guys. Well, pile number 3, these are your cards. So what do we have here? We have a Knight of Swords, we have a Seven of Swords, we have the Magician, we have Ten of Pentacles, we have the Fool, the card of the Fool, we have the Tower, we have Two of Swords, we have Queen of Pentacles, no, King of Pentacles, and our last card is Five of Wands. So what can I see here? So I can see with these cards and with this information that we have here that you got stole something. I don't know why, but you got stole something really important. It could be something really big, material, something really big, expensive, and you're trying to deal with this robbery because it affected you a lot in a very way that you can not even sleep at night. So it's very important for you to address this problem. Sometimes I know that it's very unfair that people stole your things, stole your house, stole things that you have been working for, and from out of nowhere these things are gone by some people that only wanted to take things from other people. So do not hesitate about that. Yeah, I can see that it has affected you a lot, even in the moment present. I don't know when this happened, but I don't know. I think that you need to ask for help because it has affected you a lot of things. But let me tell you something. After all of that, you have the power and you're able to create your own world, to recreate all the things that you have been stolen from. And I have the Ten of Pentacles. It might seem that the situation might not be driven in a very well way. Nowadays I can see and I can assure you that after this robbery and after all the things that you have been through and all the psychological damage and emotional damage that it has an impact on you. So let me tell you something. After all of this, there is going to be a period of time that you will be very prosperity and you will be in a flow of abundance. So don't worry, but you have to start making these changes and you have to start visualizing yourself yourself to create all these beautiful things that you can do in your own world. It can be very difficult to assimilate and also to believe about it, but let me tell you something: you are the only person who are responsible for creating your own world. So if how can I tell you that? Let me tell you that everything happens for a reason. So I can assure you that, for example, in this case, I can see that this happens in order you to realize the power that you have, all the energy that is around you. And also, let me tell you something: when a robbery happens, it can give me the idea that something with your energy is not very well. So sometimes something in the material realm isn't working in the best way. So I can tell you that you have to check and you have to analyze all the different things that could lead to this robbery, to this material robbery at your home, at your office, something related to your work or something related to your house. So you have to start thinking and analyzing what could actually happen, that this robbery could happen, you know. So and also with the tower card and with the two of swords, I can see that you are in a way that you'll not be able to see all the things in a very different perspective, and this is very bad because you are like stuck, like in a glass of water or something like that, and you're not able to see like the perspective in a different way. So I can tell you that this is, you have to start taking your own time for healing this traumatic episode of your life. You have to start thinking about all the things that happened to you and that lead to this accident, as well as you have to start listening to yourself, like your inner voice, your inner guide, like this little voice that we have, every one of us in our mind, like this bitchy little voice that talk to us like in the middle of the night or at any hour or something like that, you know. So you have to start listening to yourself, because as I told you, this robbery could represent different things. So it's very important to analyze the root of this problem, the factor that happens or that leads to this accident, in order not to happen anymore, or in future days, months, or years. So please be very careful with that. And also with the king of pentacles, this king represents like all the represents like all the material things, all the things related to the material realm. So this king invites you to protect very well all your things, but at the same times it has a message that everything is going to be okay. Don't worry for all the things that were lost. One day you're going to recover all these things in a very fast way, but you have to start changing like the way you're thinking right now, because if you're like in this state when everything seems very horrible and you feel very vulnerable to all different things, or it actually can happen that you feel vulnerable to another attack that could not actually happen, but you're thinking about that with the law of attraction and with all of these things, you're attracting like the same energy that you're having right now in your mind. If you're having this negative mind with negative thoughts and something like that, the only thing that could actually happen in your life is that only that these bad thoughts could materialize in this realm. So it could actually happen more bad things around your life around your surroundings. So please be very careful about the way that you're thinking, because as I told you with the magician card, I told you that you have all the skills, all the things related that you are able to that you're able to change the way you're thinking, your world, your physical realm, everything about your surroundings. So please be very careful. Ask for help. Ask for help because it's very important step for you to realize about all the damage that this attack could bring to you. So please be very careful about that. Please listen to your inner voice. Don't worry about all the things related to the future that don't actually happen in the right moment. Please be assured that you concentrate in a very positive way. Try to release all the negative patterns, all the negative thoughts, the way that you're feeling, the way vulnerable that you're feeling, because in that state you are very vulnerable to different attacks, not only in the physical realm, also with emotional, with intelligence, that you're not a very stable person in these days, and different things could actually happen to you. You are the only one who can step out of that comfort zone that you're living in. So please ask for help. Ask for someone who can help you, who can give you a hand or something like that, a shoulder to cry on. So listen to all these things, because as I with this card I forgot to talk to you about this Five of Wands, because once you ask for help, all the people that you ask for help are going to help you in order to, for example, in this case, all the hands are trying to put the maximum effort in order to burn the wood. So this is like we're talking about team effort, team working. So among everyone and you're going to step out of that zone, of that burnable zone that you're living, and you're going to erase all the patterns, all the negative thoughts that you're having right now in your mind. Well, that will be everything for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like it, please give me a really big thumbs up. Please comment what about what do you think about this lecture. See you next video. Thank you so much.